And now, Friday Night Fever with Mike Ludlam.
Good evening, everyone. A good night to see some undefeated basketball teams on the boys' side in the Little Five poll. Let's start with number 1 North Central as they visited their next door neighbor Bark River Harris. Early action, and that's Brandon Willa with the hoop for the Broncos, and he is fired up. Back the other way for the Jets, inbound goes to Caleb Martin. He puts that one in. Then off the loose ball in slightly slower motion, that is Travis Vincent, who must be feeling better after his ankle injury. He finds the bottom of the net there. Then on the other end of the court, Jordan Sodergren gets around his man, and he puts that one home. Tyler Polfus for the Jets will strike next, as he will be on the receiving end of this pass. And he floats it in. And North Central goes on to win easily over its next door neighbor, 84-41. Hey, number 2 Munising's undefeated, taking on Gwynn. Noah Ackerman, the ball ends up in the hands of Austin Kelto, and Munising has a 4-0 lead. For the Gwynn Model Towners, Owen DeVoe, Alex Morse for 3, and the Mustangs lead is down to 1. Ackerman finds Ben Stasewich for the layup, and Munising is up by 3. Back the other way, DeVoe, Morse, Justin Beauchamp near the elbow, lets it fly, and it's good. Munising up 6-5. Then Alex Hill to Colin Immel in the corner. He's good for 3. And the Mustangs trying to get a little bit of a lead in the first quarter. Coaches Darren Sanavi and Dan Waterman working on their Oscar nominations. A little miscommunication by the Mustangs, and Nyquist is going to get not only the basket but the foul as well. Munising at a 16-13 lead after 1. The Mustangs stay undefeated, winning 50-43. Forest Park is undefeated and number 5. And there are the Trojans. They're taking on Kearney NATO. In the first, off the miss, Raymond Tomasic pump fakes and puts it in. Going the other way for the Wolves, Keenan Lampinen drives, uses the window nicely. Still in the first, Lampinen will take it himself again, elevates off the window. Pretty good formula. The Wolves, one more time, Lampinen over to Manuel Duran, and he hits the triple. But Forest Park still in the neighborhood. Daniel Nassarini to Jeff Johnson, gets it in off the fake. And the Trojans stay undefeated by defeating the Wolves in a close one, 54-50. On the scoreboard, some key free throws by Logan O'Neill helps North Dickinson get past Mid-Peninsula, 49-46. Evan Winklebauer at 22 for the Wolverines. Gladstone at Sault Ste. Marie, and just about everything else in the eastern Upper Peninsula tonight postponed because of the weather. Rapid River, a tip-in by Lucas Barrow gives the Rockets a 2-point win over Superior Central, 57-55. Norway in overtime turns back West Iron County, 57-54. Wausaukee 58, Stephenson 36. Kevin Lane had 24, Wakefield Marinesco, but the Cardinals drop a 10-point decision to Mellon, 64-54. Ben Zielinski, 21 for the Speed Boys. Bessemer, 59. Drummond, 53. Ironwood, no trouble with Ontonagon, 62-30. And Alex Almquist had 20 for Hancock as they defeat Chassell, 68-33. Not too far from Chassell, let's go to Jeffers, where the Jets were taking on the Nimrods. Third quarter, Ryan Bain, no. Israel Bolton, the putback, yes. Nimrods within 7, trailing 38-31. Jets pushing tempo. Brant Reinen into Miles Ryla. His second effort is good for the and one. He had 20. Jets up 44-31. Back comes Jeffers. Reinen puts himself in position. And it's a 15-point lead at 46-31. Then Alex Oatman with the steal and the reverse layup. He had 20 as well. Ryan Bain connects on a 3 in the fourth quarter for the Nimrods, but it would not be enough. Jeffers, your winner, 63-46. Back to the board, the Houghton Gremlins defeat Calumet 48-37. Lakeland and Hubble also having a very good season. Number 4 in the Little 5 poll defeated Dollar Bay 73-27. Negaunee had a big lead early and a big lead late, defeating Manistique 68-23. Ishpeming 59, Kingsford 39. And Republic-Michigamme defeats Baraga 50-42. Again, as we mentioned, a few postponements in the Eastern UP. Cedarville and Brimley will make up their game on January 29th. To the girls, Menominee visiting the #1 team in the Big 5 pool, Marquette. First quarter action, Amanda Pedersen to Allison Barley. And the Maroons are on the board. And Menominee will get another hoop as Aaliyah Stewart with the steal. Lexi Christensen rattles it in. Maroons lead 4-3. For the Redettes, Destiny Beckwith inside to Lizzie Kareen, and she has no trouble putting that one in. 5-4 Marquette. Shayla Hubner will find Hunter Vidala, and Vidala ended up with 18 points. The Redettes were 9 of 18 from three-point land, and Marquette cruised to the victory 62-37. Let's go back to the Copper Country. The Houghton Gremlins taking on Kingsford. Midway through the first, Janae Walters finds Amber Larson, and that one's good. Houghton, though, with a 5-point lead, 12-7. Elisa Germu, the spin move, and the layup, and it's a double-up lead at 14-7. Trading buckets continue. Sammy Lindemann gets the floater to go. 14-9, Houghton's lead down to 5. About 30 seconds left in the first. Noelle Polakowski takes this one by herself, and it's 16-9, orange and black. To the second, Ashlyn Carroll, no look pass to Kelsey Richards, whoosh on the 3. Kingsford kept this within a 9-point frame through the fourth quarter, but unfortunately Houghton went on a 12-0 run if you're a Flivers fan, and Houghton won 70-47. Not many girls games tonight. Michelle Lefebvre had 26 for Escanaba in the 64-41 win over Iron Mountain. Baraga 50, Ewan Trout Creek 42. And Sheboygan and Newberry postponed. Like you said, most of the Eastern end games postponed. College basketball, let's check on the Finlandia women taking on Maranatha Baptist Bible College. Paige Joho of Negaunee will drive the lane up and good. Lions already up 26-12. Next, Michaela Hakala to Haley Gervais, and she finds the bottom of the net with the 3, and they're up 17 at 29-12. Gervais, another triple. She's pretty good at those. Finlandia leads 33-15. Aaron Stewart will knock down the jumper for the visitors, but Michelle Burke with another fine night. The Waters Meet grad spins and scores. The Lions double up Maranatha Baptist 94-47. When we come back, the Michigan Tech hockey team is in action, trying to get some revenge against Michigan Tech hockey team looking for a bit of revenge after getting swept 2 weekends ago by Ferris State 1-0 and 3-2. Let's go to the McGinnis Student Ice Arena and see what happens. David Johnstone with an even strength goal, kind of messy in front. The replay will help you out because it's above the goalie, and Tech would tie the game at 1 after 1. To the second, Chad McDonald will flip one in for the Bulldogs. Ferris leads 2-1, but on the power play, Blake Pietla to Reed Sturos knots the game at 2. Jamie Phillips, stellar in net for the Huskies on the power play for the Bulldogs. He makes the save. Then in the third, Pietla, Sturos, his second of the game, not to mention the season, and Michigan Tech is in business with a 3-2 victory over Ferris State. Phillips had 28 saves. They will try again Saturday at 7:07. To the hockey scoreboard. NNU and Alaska Anchorage are just underway, as we all know, in much warmer Anchorage. Lake Superior State gets 3 goals in the third period to defeat Bowling Green 5-3. Also in college hockey, the Finlandia men fall to Adrian 6-3, and Adrian takes care of the Finlandia women at the Houghton County Arena 5-0. Website a little slow in Minnesota junior hockey. The Marquette Royals with a 2-1 lead over St. Louis in the second period. In high school hockey, good start for Marquette this weekend, a 5-1 victory over Midland. Hancock, playing in Sault Ste. Marie, lost to Port Huron Northern 6-5 in overtime. In the NHL, Henrik Zetterberg, Nicholas Kronwall, and Gustav Nyquist each had a goal and an assist to lead the Red Wings past Montreal 4-1. Riley Sheehan also scored for the Red Wings. Jonas Gustafsson, 30 saves. Well, the Pistons, they find another way to lose. They squandered a 16-point third quarter lead, and Eric Gordon had the layup with less than 2 seconds to go. Detroit did not call timeout, so the Pelicans won 103-101, and we will be heard on Thursday that the Cleveland Browns had a new head coach finally. Mike Pettine, the former Buffalo Bills defensive coordinator, took over the Browns position after a month-long search. Well, guess who the Bills hired today as defensive coordinator? The one and only Jim Schwartz, former Detroit Lions head coach. So he heads across Lake Erie and Ontario over to Buffalo. Congratulations to Nick Baumgartner of Iron River for making the U.S. Olympic team in snowboard cross. He qualified today at the X Games. Also, good luck to the No Cayman on skiers this weekend. Stay warm. Enjoy.